Hi everyone, welcome to the channel once again. In today's tutorial we are going to look at how to design a graduation flyer in Adobe Photoshop. So without wasting much time, let's take a look at the resource files that we are going to look at, and these resource files are made available in the description. Take your time and go to the description and download the source files and follow the tutorial. Now let's take a look at the graduation invitation card we are going to design in today's video. Here it is. So this is what we are going to design in our tutorial today. So without wasting enough time, let's get into our work. Now as usual, you go to file, or you can simply use the shortcut Ctrl+N to create your workspace. So you go to file. Then in today's tutorial we are going to pick we change to international paper. Then the size of the paper is going to be DL. Then you change the resolution to 200. Alright, then you hit on OK. So that is our size for us. Now we want to rotate the paper size, so we go to image, go to image rotation, then you take 90 degrees Celsius. Then now let's increase the size of our page. What we'll do is go down, control and press plus on your keyboard to zoom out, and then if you want to zoom in, go down control key and press minus on your keyboard to zoom in. Then let's zoom out so that we'll see what you are doing. Alright, so that is it guys. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to set a guide for our work. So we pick our guide from here. The first guide, we'll put it here. The second guide will be here. Let me send it back to more, something like this. Then let me set this one too. We'll put it here. Alright, so we'll go back. We'll go back and pick our rectangle tool. Then you make a rectangle like this. Okay, then you pick the same size like this, pick it and bring it to this side. Then let's move this one to alright. Then the next thing we are going to do is we'll reduce this rectangle like this. Then we'll move up this guide to be on it. Then the next one is we'll come here as well to measure this one too. Alright, now we can delete the rectangle. Now what we are going to do next is we'll bring this guide, the top, we'll set this guide to something like this, and let's bring this one to the bottom. Okay, so the next thing is we'll pick our rectangle again to measure the length from here to that place. Let's send it again. Let's bring it to this place again. Then we delete that guide too. Alright, so the next thing we'll do is you hit P on your keyboard. Hit on P on your keyboard to pick the pen tool, pick this tool. Then we are going to draw, or we are going to make a shape. So you right here like this. And now let's break the arm. Hold on control and break the arm, bring it in. Alright, so the next thing we'll do is we are going to come here and then send this one in like this. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll bring this one to over here. Then we make a shape. A nice shape like this as well. Then we'll bring it to this place. let's send it to this place, so that then finally we'll come and join it over here. All right, so that is it. All right, then hit on OK. Then the next thing we are coming to do is we'll make duplicates of this. Ctrl J to make duplicate of that, then you bring it out. But we want this, the duplicated one, to be at the bottom, so hold it and drag it to the bottom. Now we'll change the color. We'll change the color. We pick gradient overlay, then you hold, click on the color channel, then we go to our text box. Let's pick our first color text code, then you paste it here, paste that here, something like that. Then come and copy this, the second one too. Then you paste that one too over here. All right, then you hit on OK, then hit on OK. Now we are coming to work on this one, so you go to your color overlay as well, then hit on the color box there, copy this color code, then paste that color code over here, then hit on OK. All right, then the next thing we are going to do as well is we are going to position this one. We are going to move this one a bit. We move it like this. We want to select it somehow, yes, somewhere like this, somewhere like this. All right, so guys, that is it for us over there. Then the next thing we'll do is we are going to copy this shape. Hold on shift and hit on this, then Ctrl J to duplicate that. Now let's move that to this place. Then the next thing we are going to do is we go to edit, then go to transform, hit on flip horizontal, then drag that in, drag it in, should go a little. Okay, so guys, that is it for us over there. Now the next thing we will do is we are going to bring in some of our files. So go to file, then you place that. So these are the files we'll be using. So the first one we'll bring is the graduation hat. So you right click on that, rasterize that, pick your magic wand tool, then we are coming to remove the background. So hit on backspace key on your keyboard to delete that, then Ctrl D to deselect, then this place, hit on this place to then this place, then Ctrl D to deselect. Then let's close this up a little, let's close it, then let's position it somewhere here. Then the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to bring in the next is this one. Then since this one the background has been taken already, so let's bring it to this place. Let's open it up a little. All right, so something like this. Okay, then let's go and bring the last one, this one, bring this one too, close it a little bit, on shift plus alt, when you bring it to this place somewhere, let's put it somewhere like this, then you open it up a bit. Okay, so that is it for me over there. then you hit on OK. Let me position this one a bit. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to pick our, go to the shape tools and pick ellipse tool, then hold shift key down and draw a very nice circle like this. Then after you draw the circle, you position it neatly like this, then hit on the shape tool again. Then we want to change the fill, we want to change the fill color to, we want to pick a color from here. So let's pick this very one. Okay, then you hit on OK. Yeah, something like that. Then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to duplicate this. So you hit on Ctrl J on your keyboard to duplicate that, then Shift plus Alt to drag that in a little. Alright, then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to hit on the shape tool to change the fill color again. The fill color, we want to change the fill color to something like this. Okay, so this very one will be okay for me. Then the next thing we will do is we are going to hit on Ctrl J again to duplicate that again, then you drag it in. This time around we are going to take out the fill color, so come to the shape, then we take the fill color off, come to this place and pick the white color, then we'll reduce, we'll come and change that place to this, something like that. Then let's reduce the size a little bit to say 2. Okay, 2 is up. Let's change it to 2. Okay, that is it. Then the next thing we'll be doing is we are going to duplicate this ellipse, duplicate that again, then you drag that in like this. Then this time around we are going to change that color, change the fill color to something like this. Then we'll duplicate that again, Ctrl J again to duplicate that, then hold Shift Alt and drag that in like this. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll change the fill color again to something like this is something like this. Then hit on OK. Now what we'll do is we are going to add a layer mask to this. Then you come and pick your brush tool, pick your gradient tool, then you wipe this particular option, wipe this place off a little bit, wipe it, make sure you wipe it well, make sure you wipe it well. Make sure you wipe it well. Okay, now let me wipe this place too small. Okay, then we have something like this. Then it's on that place, then we are free to go. So guys, that is it for us. Then the next thing we are going to do over here is we are going to pick our ellipse, we are going to pick your rounded rectangle tool again, then we'll change the radius from here to say 50, then we'll draw a rounded rectangle here like this, something like this. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll go and change the fill, then the stroke will pick this very color, then we'll change from that to this. Then let's reduce the size a bit to 2. Yeah, something like that. Then the next thing we are going to do is to pick your rounded rectangle tool again, make a nice ellipse inside this one again, something like this. Then we'll change this, clean the stroke. Then we'll bring back our fill to this very color. Then now let me adjust this one a little. Let me adjust here to a little. Okay, so what will happen next is I am going to select these two rounded rectangles and then I will center them well. Alright, then leave them. Now let me Ctrl A to position them to the center of the page. Then let me select all the ellipse tool, all the ellipse, and position them too as well. Okay, then Ctrl D to deselect that. Now let me move it up a little bit. Okay, something like this. Now let me close here a little bit. We close here a little. Alright, then hit on this. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to pick our ellipse tool again. Then you make a small circle over here like this. Then Ctrl A to align that properly. Then let me align it to the center. Ctrl D to deselect that. Now let me bring my heart to this place. The heart, let me make it. Let me put it on top of the ellipse, something like this. And let me position it well. Okay, I think this is cool. So that is it for us. Then the next thing we'll be doing now is to be adding our text to the work. So you will then go hit T on your keyboard to select the type tool. Then we'll start to type, but we have the typing here. So let me open my text box, open it, then copy. First, the name of the person is Sharon Johnson. So let me open my Togo character box. Then I will go and pick a Broadway. Then I will let me open this up a little. Shift Alt on your keyboard to open that. Then you bring it, position it nicely. Position it nicely like this. Okay, Ctrl D to deselect. Then the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Ctrl J to duplicate that. Then you bring it to the down. Then you select all. Then you go and copy humbly. Copy that humbly. And then paste that over here. Now let me change the capital letter to small letters. Capital letters to small letters like this. Then the next thing is I'll go and change my font to something like Britannia. Okay, so Beternity. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so let me try and squeeze this ones a little. Okay, let me bring my try to squeeze them, bring them to down a little bit. Okay, and then we bring them down small so that the other writings will also get a chance. Alright, so now we'll go and copy this one, Ctrl J to copy that, then bring it down, then hit T on your keyboard to select the type tool, then you select that, go and copy this, copy them and paste them here. Alright, then the next thing we'll do is we'll go back and change the font to book anticipate. Alright, we change the font to that, then let's close that a little bit, and we position it nicely here. Then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to duplicate this, Ctrl J to duplicate that, bring it over here, hit on T on your keyboard, then you select that, go over here, copy graduation, then paste graduation there, paste it, then hit on this, then select this, the color tunnel, then change the color to white, change it to white, and hit on OK. Then you can then close this a little, close it a little bit, so let me open it, bring it to the down, okay, something like this. Then let me duplicate that again, then let me bring it to the down, hit on T on your keyboard, then highlight all of this, go and copy ceremony, copy that, then you come and paste that over here, then you hit on the check button on the top. Now let me open this up a little, open this up a little, then you hit on the check button, okay, something like this. Then let me quickly close this up a little so that it can be on top of this. Let me position them properly, Ctrl key and select that, and then position it neatly like this. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to change the colors, the color now. So go to your FS, Gradient Overlay, and then you have the color codes over there. Open this, then let me go to my box, let me copy the color codes, this very one, copy this one, and let me paste it here. Okay, then the next one is also going to be the dark one like this, the dark color from here. Okay, then hit on OK, then hit on OK. Now let's give it a very nice stroke. Now the stroke we are going to give is going to be something like white each one, and hit on OK, but let's reduce it to 9. Then hit on OK. Now let me bring this one down a little. Alright, so this one is going to remain like this, but let's give it a nice stroke at the edge. So you change the stroke back to gradient. So over here we can then change the stroke, okay, Then let me open the stroke box like this. Then let me quickly select this one too. Let me open it again, and let me select this one, and let me hit on OK. Then press on 3. So that is it, graduation ceremony over there. For then hit on OK on your keyboard. Alright, then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to highlight this. We are going to select this, Ctrl J to duplicate that, then bring it inside here, or hit on T on your keyboard to select the type tool, then highlight all of these, and then you type in the tool here, then hit on the check. Let's change here to bold. Okay, then you open it up a little. Alright, something like this. But with the look of things, I want us to change that very color to something similar. So let's pick the black. I think this doesn't match, so let's pick something like this. No, it doesn't match. Okay, so let's pick this one and go. Now let me change the stroke to another color. Oh no. Okay, let me hit on the OK. Now let me change the stroke to 2 so that it will look perfect over there. So okay, so guys, that is it. Now let me position this one too again by move this one down a little. Let me drag, hold Ctrl and select this and bring it down a little as well. Okay, so that is it. Now the next thing we are going to type is we are going to hit on the T on the keyboard to select the type tool. Then we'll go and copy the date. Copy this date, then paste that over here. Paste that there. Then drag that to this very place. Now let's change the color to white. Hit on OK. Then let me open that a little bit. Okay, something like this. Okay, now let me move it to this place a little bit. Okay, now let me duplicate that, Ctrl J to duplicate that, then hit on T on your keyboard, go and copy all of this. Then let me change the color, this color, to a color of this nature. Okay, then let me send the dates to this place like this. Then duplicate this and bring it to this place. Then hit on T on your keyboard to select that. Go back, copy location, paste that over here. Okay, then let me come and duplicate this, duplicate that, move it, then hit on T on your keyboard, then you highlight all of that, then you copy this, then you come and paste that over here, paste that over there, then you move it to this place, move that to a little, Then let me duplicate the location again and bring it to this side. Now let me hit on the T on my keyboard to select the type tool, highlight location, go and copy time, then paste that. Okay, then the next thing is I will duplicate Adenta Town, bring it to this place. Then I'll hit on T on my keyboard to select the type tool. Then I'll go back and copy the time. Yeah, copy that. And let me paste that over here. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, I think that is it. Now the next thing we are going to do is you hit on T on your keyboard again. First, let's duplicate this very one. Let's duplicate that. Ctrl J to duplicate that. Bring it down to this place. Hit on T on your keyboard to highlight that. Now go back to the text. Copy RSVP. Copy that. Now paste that over here. Okay, so we are going to change that color to whitish color, something like this. Then let me close this rounded rectangle a little bit. Very close it a bit. We'll close it a bit so that it will look perfect. Now let me ensure that the rounded rectangle and then the text is centered properly. Alright, so then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to duplicate this one again, bring it to the down, hit on T on your keyboard to select the type tool, highlight that, go and copy the RVPs that we have, this and this. Okay, so let me copy all of them at once. Copy, then let me paste them over here, something like that. Then I'll then position them neatly on the bottom side over here. Then what will happen is I'll change the color now back to this color. Then I'll change the font from book anti-page to bookman old style, something like this. So that is it for us over there. That is it. So you take your time, do this very well so that you get something similar to this. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to comment, share, like the videos. And I'm sure you are interested in the designs that I'm doing so far. So guys, that is it for us. That is the design I want us to do. Perhaps you can design it in another way and also send it to me through my WhatsApp line for me to also take a look at your designs, and if there is any comment that I will give on it, we will check that out. Don't forget to do that. Okay, so I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.